I've never heard such precision sounds I felt like I was
Slave, modern day madman crusade with conquistador greed and devil torture. We give this world with oceans of tears, mountains of corpses, on air unfit to breathe. We are each other's poison, every relationship toxic. Within these walls, honesty is a foreign policy. An entrepreneur stumbling across a primitive setting and declaring himself king among mining industries, set up like 10 churches of a traveling circus, colonized cultures, constructed godlike statues of poorly paid miners, their offspring, their cleft lips, this bark of the corporate beast. Water evaporates, food depletes, dry dirt craters where paradise used to be. Hard to believe, and even harder to breathe. Colton produces millionaires born by the blood and sweat of hard workers get born. Our toys are souvenirs of genocide. From these minds, a child will rise, nameless, viewed by the unmoved and desensitized. Kid would have made more money simply by begging in the streets of big city. Same city, becoming a magnet for the elites out west that like to head east, come out, play, go home, then tell tales and form jokes about hired help from last night's playground. The news will sensationalize desperate acts, distort facts, and provide misinformation about the original residents in order to keep viewers hesitant from reaching outsiders. Keep out to keep others in the dark of what a system hides in human zoo projects. City leaders use officers as loan sharks and executioners. Watch yourself, watch your mouth, watch your action, watch your temper, watch what you're exposing your children to, watch what they're becoming, watch how you're helping oppressors oppress, watch how they keep others in their place in this universe. There is no safe space. We are all stars, dust, remnants of planets formulated into beings of matter, calling for galactic justice, but back to earth calling as a servant, dear America, pointing out your neighbor's sins will never excuse your own. The whole world is infected, fear is contagious. Many of today's children are being taught not to question. They are being taught to the penalties for raising their hands in classrooms and churches and streets and close range to trigger happy officer indoctrinated by backwards institution. Watch as the average citizen defends the same system aligning against them. Watch how politics, race, religion, fear tactics, status of wealth and health tears us apart. Fear should not be our strongest bond. Togetherness should have never been forced. A corrupt system will not provide the correct tools to dismantle it. We, as a people, responsible for our rights have chosen and given them back willingly. Our handlers do not have our best interests at heart. Our boogeymen are disguised as heroes. Our victims presented as boogeymen. These wars are necessary. Our enemies never had to be our enemies. Our allies have yet to answer for their war crimes. Our sanctions target defenseless citizens. Question all beliefs and do not speak of terrorism without addressing your very own freedom fighters. Country of origin should never determine the state of mind. My eyes shall not remain closed every time the true devil walks by. A nation that still believes in war, cave mentality with space age disease. We are far from ready to be what we claim to be. Mistaken shadows for being followed. Addicts no longer hide, just trying to chase the escape of the low. We are 6 feet below, 6 feet below. We wear masks of stole identity. Hard to find our own identity, our true identity. How to identify identically without identity. Just another worker ant, just another number, just another ICANS killing off all the ICANS. Can I walk through walls and pass through gunfire? Breathe underwater in great floods and fly off falling towers. We are more powerful than we think. Our powers are untapped, raised, not to rise, not to believe in us. Our dreams are talking to us when we sleep through conversation. We are being watched. Timelessness is created by breaking off the hands of the clock. We are minutes of eternity. We are trying to fly without wings in a world of mad kings. Be the dragon and fly free.